Right, so this is a house that is a model of the house that we're going to make when we move back to Hunterville. It is a 50:1 scale model. The reason I'm using clay for most of it is because the house is based on an earthship design, and with an earthship, what you use recycled materials, so using car tyres and cans and bottles and things to make your walls. The tyres, you get all the same size, and they're rammed full of dirt and then stacked on top of each other like bricks, and then you'll have them about 8 high, and they will make up the they will constitute the walls. The tyres are then covered with a cob mix of straw, sand, and mud and water, and so the actual outside of the walls, you won't see any tyres at all. It will just look like nice smooth plaster. The walls are all curved. The reason for that is that it makes it much more structurally sound. They won't fall over and kill anyone. The house will have 3 bedrooms. The master bedroom over here, which will have an ensuite. This is the south facing side over this side, and the north facing side over this side. 1 bedroom there, number 2 and number 3, and with a bathroom in the middle here. This main area in the front will be the lounge dining area, and then the kitchen off to the south facing wall here with the external door. In the lounge we will have a fireplace. The fireplace will be sunken down, or the whole seating area will be sunken down into the ground about ½ a metre or so. The fireplace will be built into the wall here, and that also creates a heat source. All the walls warm up and generate heat to flow throughout the property, throughout the house. A craft room here, laundry here, and then the front area here. This front area, a north facing wall, and this will be a large greenhouse area, which is also the main entry into the house. The idea behind this is that in the winter sun comes quite low in the sky. The rays will enter through the house and enter into the interior of the house, warming it up in the winter. This front wall being on a slight angle, so it's perpendicular to the sun at its lowest point. In the summer, the sun is much higher in the sky, so it hits the glass at more an acute angle, so only the front area gets warm and the centre of the house remains cool. Throughout the year, the internal walls all absorb thermal energy and create a stable temperature of between 19 and 21 degrees throughout the year. When it's cool outside, the warmth comes out of the walls. When it's hot outside, the walls remain cool. In the main area here, there'll be plant box along the front, plants all around. We're thinking about putting a little pond in the front here, and the floor will be all cobblestoned. Now, the idea behind the earthship design is that it's completely self-sustainable and is made from recycled material, so therefore keeping the costs low. The main cost will be solar power and the plumbing system. Plumbing system works. The front part of the house will be conventional roofing, and that will act as a water catchment as well as a shed that we're going to build off to the side here. The tanks will be tucked in behind the shed, so you won't be able to see them. The water then enters the property, bathroom, kitchen, bathroom, laundry, and all of the second-hand water, the water that's been used, as long as it's got no chemicals going down, which it won't, then goes filters out through into the front area where we're growing our plants, and this will be citrus trees, herbs, that sort of thing. The water goes in a channel underneath those plants, so water's from the bottom. Any extra water that's left over goes into a sump at the end. That sump will have a solar powered pump into it, and any additional water will be pumped back into your toilet systems to run the toilet systems. So your water is being used 3 times before it exits the property. Once it exits, we're going to have a tiger worm sewage system, so all of the sewer water, everything that's left over, will go into the tiger worm pit out to the side here, and the tiger worms essentially eat everything and turn it into 100% compost, which then can be reutilised back onto the property. So there's no external sewer at all, no external power coming into the property. It's completely self-contained.
And the windows, that's all you'll see from the outside.
So from the south-facing side, basically all the front half of the house will be covered in dirt, just part of the hill. The hill goes right along both sides, so that will be just hill. So the only thing you'll see will be the couple of doors, and the door here that's fallen over, a couple of windows and a door and a window out of the bedrooms. So that's all you'll see. The rest will just have hill going down between them, and either side of them be a little courtyard out here and out this side off the bedrooms. Basically just kind of look like a bit of a hobbit house. This side will look like a big glass house. The house is about 23, 24 metres from one end to the other, and essentially you need to have a big area because the walls are 600-700 mil deep because of the width of the tyres, but that's all part of the thermal energy conservation that's required.
Great.
Done.